Today we're taking a look at the demo for a game called Plant Nursery Simulator. It just seemed like it would be cozy and fun, and you know that's what we like around here. So let's check it out. Well, denied? Maybe we can take a look at that? Nope. Okay, we can move through these pages and click on them. I can't leave here. Can I? Oh, I can click denied. Ooh, okay. Denied. There's something there. What's this? I have a feeling this is the letter from someone who's going to save us. Dear player, I'm getting old and weary, and it's time for me to step away. This nursery has been my life, and I want to pass it on to you. Breathe the fresh air, feel the sun on your skin, hear the birds sing. Take care of the plants, connect with people, and they will take care of you. Love, Uncle Joe. Wow, player is a really weird name to give your kid. There's always an uncle or a grandma or a grandpa or somebody who's giving us stuff. I wish we all had that. Welcome to Plant Nursery Simulator. Your goal is to build a successful and profitable plant nursery. Order supplies, set prices, stock shelves, and serve customers to grow your business. Good luck and have fun. Okay, go to the computer and click to activate the... Are we activating the tutorial or activating the computer? I think we're going to take the camera sensitivity down a little bit. It seems a little enthusiastic. All right, open the shop app and order products. Okay, we have multiple plants. I'm particularly a fan of lilies. The starlit lily, we have some of them in our front yard. So I'm excited to see those. We can get decor. Looks like, okay, we'll need shelves, I'm betting. We have fruit stands. Interesting. Garbage cubes. Unlocks junk items such as trash can, boxes, and crates. Interesting. Okay. Oh, these are, I'm just realizing these are all benefits basically. So we can move faster. We can retrieve things faster. Instruction manual for growing your own crops. Plus 10% daily customers. Okay, there's a lot going on there. I think, first of all, we're probably going to need some kind of shelf. I'll start with the cheap one. We only have 500 to work with. So we'll add that to our cart and we'll get a couple of plants. I think we'll get one of each because these are rather pricey. Let me take a look at our cart. Okay, that's already 340. So we'll start there in case we have any need to get more. Okay, leave and pick up. Oh, we already had shelves. I didn't even notice that. So I've wasted a little money on shelves, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, so we have to pick up plants. It is a whole pallet of them for that price. So that feels a little bit more reasonable. And okay, we can get one on a shelf. Nope, that's not where I wanted them. Can I put that on top? There we go. Okay. Now, where do I throw those into the garbage? Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, set profitable prices in the Manage Apps Pricing tab. Cancel. Okay. So we have to go over here. I think I'd prefer if it was directly on the shelves. I suppose this does make it easier for overall increasing and changing prices. Okay, so wholesale, and that's the retail price. So we want to set our store prices so that we're making a profit. And they are recommending, by the looks of it, $7.25. I think we'll go with like rounded off numbers. So $7, $9. Stay competitive. Okay, I think that should work out pretty well. I do want to pick up some of these as well. We have enough to do that. So, and I'm just going to get everything stocked up. Oh, we left a plant out here, apparently. Or it's just there already on it. But I kind of like the idea of having one in front of a window. I feel like that's awkwardly placed there. Okay, Q and E to rotate. Maybe I'll just put it here. Kind of in the middle. I really hope I'm going to be able to get another shelf in here. That would be really awkward if they didn't make that possible. Okay, for some reason we did just place one on here, but I can't pick it up. Okay, yeah. That's strange. Okay. But I have no idea where it went, which is extra fun. Why were our starlets upside down? They've done quite well, considering. Okay, now I can put something here. Alright, so there's a little, maybe glitchiness, or it's me. It's more likely that it's me. Alright, everything's put away. We're fully stocked. So now we open the store. Oh, I like the little sign. That's cute. Alright, wait for our first customer. So we're just gonna hop on the cash register here. And this is where I'm going to appreciate the fact that I put all of the prices at even numbers. We actually start out with a very generously sized room here, so I appreciate that. Oh, there we go. We pick it up to scan it, and we take your money, and we return $1. Okay. Thank you for telling me the change. That's lovely. Wait for a second customer. Ah, look at this dapper gentleman coming on in. It would get quite hot working in here, I imagine. I really like the glass roof, but wow. Okay. So, blue candle cactus for 11. And I'm guessing I just punched that in there. Confirm. There we go. There we go. We completed the tutorial. You know, it's a pretty basic shop simulator by the looks of things. And I think we can handle that. So now we're just going to continue checking out customers until we reach level 2. It's 11 a.m., so we'll probably get an idea soon of how long a day is. All right, let's see. We want a green platters succulent. Okay. $3 change. There you go. Thank you. I really like your dress and hat. That whole look is very cool. Hello, welcome. Okay, we're going to get you that. And that will be $5. Now that we've left the tutorial part of things, it does seem like the customers are coming much more quickly. Okay, 4 items. I think that's our biggest order yet. And I would say our prices are very reasonable, because if I were to go to the store and buy that much stuff, I would definitely have paid more than $34. I would say my only complaint is sometimes trying to get your little dot here on their card or their cash is a little finicky. And you can't just click on the person, you have to click on the card. I do appreciate that it's a nice bright setting. A lot of these feel dark and kind of gloomy, especially at the start. I also appreciate that the writing is all nice and clear and like good bold lettering, and all of your basic tutorial or basic controls are left right there on the side of the screen. So if you forget something, it's right there. Purchase the boot trinket to increase your speed. Okay, let's go ahead under trinket and purchase that. All right, and then purchase a new shelf. Oh my goodness, we're getting all kinds of... How do we see all of our goals? I'm wondering if like a G or something. Okay, we have a lot that they want us to do all of a sudden. And I don't know how to see the whole list. Okay, purchase the gardening trinket to learn about... Oh, it requires level 4. Okay, how do I access... Maybe if I go close out of this. Shop, manage, licensing, expand the store, greenhouse, that takes level 5. Hiring, marketing, feedback. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to wait and see, I guess. I'm not sure, because if we have to purchase that much, I have a feeling I could go in and just purchase whatever it lets me, and we'll unlock some of the goals. But I think the goals might have gotten a little messed up there. Okay, 7, confirm. Whoa, sometimes the camera, a little sensitive yet. This is the first time I've had to give change in anything but once. Oh, and we have a press enter to finish the day. We'll go ahead and finish the customers that are here. And kind of take a look at that. Actually, it looks like they'll keep coming until we decide to end the day. Okay, I think they're officially done, so we'll hit enter. We served 21 customers. We did have some expenses, so we didn't really make a profit today. But that's okay. You know, we are building a business. You've got to spend money to make money. You know the saying. And our boots are waiting here for us. I don't know how we place them. Do we have to place them here in the building? Or can I just leave them outdoors and they'll still function? Are we faster just because they're here? I don't know. We do need to purchase a few things. So, first off, well, actually manage. Okay, this only shows, I think, the products that are actually here. No, because some of the products are actually missing. Whatever I had here. So, the pots that are not brown. Let's see. So, in here, okay, the blue ones. So we want to get one of those. And I have a feeling one of the other, so like, okay, that requires level 3, that requires level 4. Okay, furniture we're fine on. And I think, yeah, just getting that for now should be enough to keep us stocked. I have not officially opened the store, but I have people coming up. Maybe he was just checking if we're open yet. Oh, I want to go in the store to put the pots down. Okay. Yep, I'm opening. Wait, I'm trying to figure out where the door is first. Okay, we're open. And yeah, we have to get to level 4 for the gardening trinket. I think we're going to get the gloves first. The characters in this game are very cute. I really like their little outfits and everything. It has a very cozy feel to it, for sure. And they don't feel like the same generic characters that are in all the other simulator games. So I appreciate that a lot, too. I do wish, when I say that, though, that there was more variety in the characters. They're all very similar. Alright, we can actually get this now. The level 3. We'll go ahead and purchase that. And then we'll work toward our level 4. Now that should be out there already. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and open up that trinket. And I'm just going to place it next to the other one. I'm hoping that it's actually working while out here. But we can always find a space for it inside when we need to. Or if we need to. We have plenty of room in here. I think I just want like a table or something to put it on, not just set it on the floor. Looks like I need to restock the lilies soon. Honestly, a restock of everything is probably going to be in order. Okay, I'm very quickly going to see if I can order one of everything. Because we're low on everything. Okay. Yeah, we'll have enough to do that. Which is great. That would be the last of the lilies, so it's a good thing I placed that order. Okay, I'll be right with you. I'm just going to run out here and pick up some things and get them restocked, because we definitely have a problem. It does appear once you have set a shelf, you have to actually specifically choose to not allow things on that shelf, or to change what's on that shelf. So if you want to just put something on a shelf that's empty, it seems to be locked in to what you initially put on it. And so you have to clear it using the tag. I kind of like that on one hand, but on the other hand, sometimes when you're just trying to quickly get things placed out, it's a little problematic. Okay, can I just place this down here? Yeah, I don't think anyone will buy from that, but at least we have them there and ready for us. Okay, yeah, I have more of these. I have plenty of room for extras on some of them, but on others, I'm only on like a single shelf. So that makes it a little more complicated. Okay, we're getting quite a lineup out here. Let's get these. I think we have enough of the other pots right now to see us through a few customers. There we go. They seem to be pretty patient at the moment. I'm not noticing anything about patience. Doesn't appear anyone has left. I think we're kind of leaning into the cozy a little bit, at least so far. There we go. We leveled up to 4, so we should be able to get that next trinket once we've gotten through these customers. Okay, so we must be near the end of the day because we're getting our thing letting us know. It must be that 7 is when we officially close. The clock seems to stop at that point, and then we're able to finish up with the guests that are here. We have one more person and a new outfit look. Same hair as another person we've seen, but maybe, you know, it's a new day. Maybe she put on a new outfit. All right, let's head over here, shop, and pick up that gardening trinket. Okay, and level 6 is when we can unlock the garbage cube. Purchase a greenhouse expansion. Okay, so is that under manage, perhaps? Expand greenhouse. Purchase. That requires level 5. We're almost there, and we're going to need 600 to do that. Okay, we actually made a profit today, which is great, especially considering we actually made a massive purchase. Oh, I have a feeling we have the things we need to finish stocking up. Okay. Okay, it might be wise for us to buy more of the lilies and more of the blue pots. Our gardening book also arrived. Oh, we can actually just page through it. Okay, so we need a gardening license and a greenhouse. And then growing pots, soil bags, seed boxes, and watering can. Oh, there is a lot to this. We'll have to, I'm assuming, wait until we have the greenhouse in order to do this. Where should we place this right now? I feel like I'm just going to kind of place it over here. I don't know if I can place it on a countertop or anything. Yeah, I can. Okay. I'm just going to place it to the side here if it'll let me. There we go. Can we rotate that a little? Because that feels a little awkward. There we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and get the store open and see how we do. We're nice and fully stocked here. So it should be pretty easy for us to get that level 5 to open up the greenhouse and take a look at that. All right, we have reached level 5, but we need 600 for the expansion. So just a few more sales. We also have to make sure we leave ourselves enough to cover restocking. Although we're pretty full on the shelves yet. Okay, there's the 600. And we have quite a bit of a day to go yet, so I think we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and purchase the greenhouse. Oh, wow, okay. That was interesting. Okay, purchase a store expansion for more space. I actually feel like we have quite a bit of space, but section 2 will be 1,000. That feels like a long way off for us. Okay, I want to take a look at this again. And, well, wait. I picked it up, but where did it go? Maybe because we're still... There we go. Okay, so we need to unlock the gardening previous page. We need to unlock the gardening license, which is 2,000? Why have us unlock the greenhouse so quickly if it's going to cost us so much? I'm also going to place it on this side. I feel like it makes more sense on this side because it's taking up too much space. Right where I put my change. Okay. Ooh, man. That's going to take a long time. I feel like the predetermined goals here don't feel like they really are in order. It feels kind of all over the place, or like very long-term goals or very early in the demo. Okay, we're getting wiped out too, so I need to make some more purchases. It looks like the pots mainly need to be restocked. Okay, looks like we're getting toward the end of the day. I wanted to take a look here in licensing and see. Okay, the gardening license is actually only 500. That's still quite a ways away, but it's a lot more achievable. I'd also like to kind of get a few more options and a few more plants, or more shelves, more just everything, more variety. Yeah, it feels like it could be a while before we can even get to that gardening and make full use of the greenhouse we spent all that money on. I kind of wish that they built these goals a little more reasonably. All right, finishing the day, and we've just reached level 6. We've lost $280 today, which is painful. At least we made these purchases the night before, so we can get everything set up all right and not have to worry about cost. But yeah, I think I might pick up a few more of these if I have enough to cover, just to make sure we have extra stock, because they do go pretty quickly. Although, honestly, these other 2 plants also need restocked. Ooh, management in here is kind of difficult. I'm going to go ahead and open even though I'm restocking, so people can start coming in and making purchases. And I'm just going to get everything as stocked as I can. I was fortunately able to order more pots and both of the plants, although we're sitting at a pretty low amount of money in our pocket, which is not fantastic. But at least we'll have a little bit set aside here. I do want to take a look at some of our other trinkets. We have the garbage one next. Oh, plus 10% customers. That really wouldn't hurt, because extra customers would mean more money coming in. And I'm not worried about us running faster. I already feel slightly motion sick sometimes from the way the camera moves. And I'm thinking things running faster would not necessarily be a fantastic idea. I do wonder if I can place you. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Perfect. Maybe not the best use of our money, but an extra 10% of customers a day. You know, that will mean more money. I do like, at least at this point, I don't have to really generally restock during the day, so I can stay here and cashier, and I don't feel a ton of pressure to run over there and make sure shelves are restocked and then run back here. So it's very relaxed. I would say overall it's reminding me quite a bit of Bookshop Simulator, in that it has a very cozy feel to it. It's not too, like, there's not too much pressure. And I think if you like that game, I have a feeling you'll like this game as well. And I am enjoying it. I just would say that the goals, it would be nice if they were better aligned with what's happening in the game and the progression that you can make. That might be adding just a little bit of pressure, I guess. Not really. I mean, you're not really super pressured, but having goals that are in line with what's what you can actually accomplish would make more sense. When we're only making maybe 100 to 200 a day, and then we have to continue to make purchases to keep the shelves stocked and everything, $1,000 for an expansion is a really long way away. And it kind of makes you feel like you're not progressing if you can't complete those goals. Okay, that extra 10% does seem to have helped a bit because we're looking at 474 in our pockets right now. Now I do need to go through and purchase one more of everything. I also, well, I should probably actually make that purchase first. And okay, as far as trinkets, we're level 7 now. So we could do faster item storage and retrieval for only 60, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. I do want to look at licensing. And yeah, we need 400 to unlock more, and then we would have to purchase those items as well, and we would need to purchase shelves for all those items. So that's going to be a little bit as well, but at least I can restock, and we'll take a look at another day. Still lost money that day, which is not fantastic, but we did make 517, and believe it or not, we're not actually fully restocked. We still need more lilies, and some of the pots are not fully stocked. But other than that, we're pretty darn close. I'm going to go ahead and open up for another day and see how we can do. I do think I'm going to go into manage and raise all of the prices. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy. We're just going to round it up to the nearest dollar. There we go, level 8. And I don't appear to be getting any complaints about the prices. It does make me wonder if we would, and how high can we raise them? Wait, he said something, but I couldn't read what he said. Oh, I didn't read it fast enough. I'm wondering if there was a little bit of a complaint about the price. That's the first time I've seen one of them say something, and I really wish it came up on the screen somehow, or if that might be under the feedback. I'll take a look at that after here. Okay, let's see. I thought it might be, no, that's available in the full game. Okay, so we could view the feedback in the full game. I do wish that they allowed for us to see that in the demo, because the bit of feedback would add more depth to things. Right now, I feel like I could pretty much set these prices at anything, and nobody's going to care. That is the first time I've seen a customer walk out. Now, we only raised prices across the board by basically less than $1. So well, $1 across the board, I guess. So I'm a little surprised that there would be people upset with it, especially since it's basically just around retail price. I suppose when you get used to paying less than retail, you do get a little upset when the prices are raised. I mean, many of us complained when the dollar store became $1.25. So I guess it was more of a principle thing there, but yeah, I can understand. Okay, they are saying it's too expensive. I really feel like they're not. If we look at the pricing, it is 75 cents more. Maybe we should bring our prices back down. We seem to be upsetting a lot of customers, and I would rather underprice than overprice. Level 9. I am curious now. Managing, licensing. Let's go ahead and purchase it. And yeah, now we need to go into shop. Okay, well, first of all, we're going to need more furniture. I think I want to get another of these. And then, oh, we have more pots too. Okay, how much do I have? I have 88 remaining. So I can't go too crazy here. 28 remaining. It doesn't look like I can purchase anything else, but we can at least get that going. All right, again, another loss. It's kind of on me, but I want to get these things in place, see what we can do. I don't know why I thought that would be the same size as the other one. I think I'm going to set you up there. I want to at least get these stocked up. Looks like we need to put you there. And then I'll see, like, I've only got 80 to work with, so I'm not going to be able to do a lot of purchasing right now. But I wanted us to have a little bit more variety. I would like to also get us to the point that we have 2 shelves for each item. I'm just going to set this out here for now. Okay. I want to move this shelf as well. I want to place you right there, and I want to make sure you are right up against it. So then hopefully I can get this in the center. Eventually I will get a full shelf there as well. And then we've got that all stocked. I'll be open very shortly. Please have some patience. Okay, so I think we'll put pots here. I'm just going to set that down there. And I think I want to pick these up. Can I? Okay, so where do my... Okay, when I do that, they disappear. That's not good. So I lose them? Like, entirely lose them. I was going to move the pots over there. Okay, not loving that. That is really unfortunate. When we remove, we should get... I assume that it's going to remove them, not, like, delete them. So that's not cool. We just lost a lot of money that way. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. I'm going to put those there. I want to eventually just move all the pots here. But I'm realizing I'm out of several of the pots. And I just don't have the money for buying much. Okay, that will still leave me with a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and open so people can start shopping, because I have so many coming up to the door. And then I'm going to get these into place. Okay, that's the blue ones there. So we'll put these here on these 2 shelves. I need to price these. I better get in here and do that before we get going. Okay, manage pricing. Okay, anything that's not an even amount is going to become an even amount. That's 9. That's 6. That will be 12. Well, that's pretty easy. That's a 9. 11. And I'm going to make that 7 because that's close enough. We'll see if we have to drop that price, but we should be good. Okay. And eventually I'd obviously need to get more shelves so I have even more of these products out. I think I need a table just for all my random stuff. Oh, yeah. We have actual change. Ew. Okay, hopefully the pricing is fixed now after that one. At least that does answer my question, that any who were already in line will pay that price, and the price change will come after that. I don't know if it will come after the day or just after that particular purchase. We'll have to wait and see. I do appreciate that this does feel a little more challenging than some of the other cozier management type games. We can't immediately buy everything, and money does have to be managed pretty carefully, and I do appreciate that. It still feels cozy. It's not too high pressure, but it's not too simple either. Okay, they're complaining because they can't find terracotta pots. Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't able to actually purchase everything. So, yeah. Snake plant, I know. We're struggling here. Well, not struggling so much, just that we don't have the finances to supply everything just yet. I do think, though, that that is where I'm going to wrap it up for today. I think we've gotten a good look at what the game offers. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to make it to the greenhouse part today. I do think that this will be a game that I will be wishlisting and keeping an eye on, and we will definitely come back to it at a later time. And I think the demo has given me enough to convince me that I would like to play the full game. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Pause the like button, subscribe if you'd like to stick around. If you'd like to get some extra perks while supporting the channel, please join the Catnip Club. Have a cozy day, and I'll save you a spot for our next adventure.